Hello guys, so today we are going to talk about a project that we have developed for an electronics company for their resources management. So first of all, I'll give you some general idea about project and the software development techniques and all the technologies that we use for the development and deployment of the project. So first of all, this project we developed as a website for a company, for a simple electronics company that wants to manage their resources, such as the items that they have, the projects that are going on in the company, the teams that are formed for projects and everything like that. So basically the company will have three kind of managers. One is project manager, one is inventory manager, and one is the general manager, which controls everything. So, and also there will be some general employees which will be working as a part of project and which will be assigned tasks by the project manager, etc., etc. So we'll go into the individual roles and the functionalities later on. So first I'm going to discuss about the tech stack that we use for the development of the project. So for our project we use LAMP tech stack. So LAMP stands for Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So for using the LAMP stack, we haven't deployed our own Linux server and anything like that, but we have chosen a service provider, a hosting service provider, Ionos. Check out Ionos, guys. It's really cheap. Means you can get a domain name for about $10 a month, and they provide you with fully managed server, your web space, your personal web space with PHP pre-installed, and you will have an SSH and SFTP access to this server. And also you can create up to 10 databases which you can easily connect to your web space server through the few lines of PHP code. So check out this, guys, it's really nice. And the second thing, so for our source control management, we have chosen Git and GitHub as our source control management platform. So we are storing the code in GitHub, and we are using Git for our code management. So you can check out this repository. So for basically code management, you have many different branching strategies, right? So you can check out this article about different branching strategies. You can have something complex like this. You can have master branch, develop branch, release branch, and everything. You can have feature branches and all. But our project was not that big. So we have chosen a very basic branching strategy. That is to have a master branch and a develop branch. Just two branches. So first of all, whenever we want to have a new feature, then we just push our code into develop branch. So we just do our development on develop branch, and then once we do our testing and everything, then we merge that develop branch into the master branch. So you can check our branch graph here. So here, if you see, this pink one is the develop branch and the blue one is the main branch. So time to time we merge our develop branch into main branch after significantly testing our code, and like the code in main branch is then deployed to the hosted server in Ionos. So you can check this website. It is currently been running on dbms.hejagani.com/electronics company. So now we'll go into each of the functionalities of our website.
Hi, I am Jainam Patel, and as mentioned earlier, we have three main roles in our company, namely General Manager, Inventory Manager, and Project Manager. And I'll be presenting the General Manager. So we have already added an entry of a General Manager into our database. So just let me log in. So as you can see, we were able to log into the system, and Hey Jagani here is the General Manager. So basically, General Manager, as described in our electronics company, is the main person who is able to create projects, customers, service, supplies and items. So why don't we take a scenario and understand all of this together. So the general manager is the main person who talks with the customers and brings in new projects and works for the company. So let's say he met a new customer today and the customer wanted to create a project with us. So whenever the general manager clicks on customers, it shows all the previous customers that the company has done work with. So let me try and create a new customer. Let's say the name is John. So let's say the customer was an individual or an organization. Generally, the type of solutions the company provides, the main type of customers expected are an individual or an organization. Let's say the customer was individual here. So by mistake I wrote the wrong email, so let me correct it. So as you can see, we were able to create a new customer. So the general manager can update the customer field as, let's say we wanted to change the phone number to something else. So like if I click on the update, and we can see the number has been updated successfully. And let's say sometimes the general manager was not able to crack the deal and the customer did not want it to work with us, the general manager can delete the entry by clicking on this delete field, and the entry would be deleted. So let's say this John Doe customer wanted to set up a home automation system into his house. So now the general manager can create a project called project address for the Alameda description IoT based let's say the start date is 30th of April and the end date is 31st of May. And let's say for right now the estimated cost was 1 2 3 4 5. And so to select, so like the service, what are services? So services are, so like for a project is a set of services. Let's say the person wanted to make a home automation system, so it might require some furniture and some electric work to implement this. So for this project, the general manager will select the set of services to make sure that all the required services are done for this particular project. So the general manager can also assign the project manager, as well as can either select for which customer this particular project has been created. So for right now the status would be incomplete, and let's create one. So as we can see, a home automation project has been created. Similarly to the customer UI, we have update and delete here as well. So let's say a project had new services, and given the current employees, a general manager thought that we would be able to have a new particular services as well. Then a general manager can do that as well. Let's say the services was IoT setup in houses. Type is, let's say, setup. Description, setup, and go through the automation process with customer, and the cost for it, let's say it was 500. So as you can see, for the project that we created earlier, we needed this particular service. So now you can update it based on this particular requirement, and we can select IoT setup in houses as well. So what are suppliers here? So what suppliers basically do is, for any new electronic equipment required for the company, as soon as general manager is able to find one particular supply, then he can put in an entry for that particular supplier, so that when inventory managers wants to add any kind of items or give an order or make payments, then he can easily be able to do that. So let's say we had a company XYZ, so what does this is supplier for all the kinds of sensors that are used in home automation, let's say. Then and the address of it is and the phone number. So as we can see, the general manager was able to create an entry in the suppliers which would be accessible to inventory manager as well. And for this particular thing, we might need an additional item such as sensors. Let's say the sensor was right now, as the general manager won't be able to change the available quantity. Whenever general manager tries to create an item, it would always be set to 0. The reason is the way we have defined the requirements. We have said that only the inventory manager, based on the items which are ordered from the suppliers, would be able to change the quantity. So initially, and all the orders are done by the inventory managers. The general manager can only create and delete a new item based on the requirements. So let's say we were able to create this, and as you can see, we were able to create an entry for this particular sensor. The project that we wanted to continue with this particular customer didn't go through as expected, and the project did not start as well. So like now, if there's no need for this, we can delete these particular entries as well. So let's say we wanted to delete this particular entry, we can see that we were able to delete it. And same for the project. We can make sure that as we have not pursued this particular project, we should be able to delete this particular project. So, and as soon as the project is complete, and after the final decision by the project manager, let's say here Jainam Patel, and he said that the project was complete, so the status of the project can only be changed by the general manager, and he would change it to complete, so that the general manager knows how many projects are complete and what are the current requirements for a given company. So that's it for me, and my team members would continue with what a project manager can do and what an inventory manager can do.
Hello, I'm Naitik Vachani, and today I'll be showing you a demo for our company's layout from a project manager's view. So, first of all, we'll start it by logging in from our project manager's ID. So, Harshil is our project manager. This is the dashboard page, kind of a home page. You can see projects, teams, tasks, and customer orders. So our company's name is Electronics Company, and we are currently logged in as a Herschel. Here we can see the projects which we do have and which are given to us from a general manager. So every general manager will assign it to the different project managers, and each project managers will see over here which projects are assigned to them. Okay. So first of all, now we'll create a team. So we already have a team, and we'll delete it. Let's create a new team. We'll name it as team 1, description, demo team, project. By default it will be just showing us one because we just have one project right now. We'll select the employees. Let's create it. Now I want to update it as we selected just 2 employees, and I want to increase it and have 3 employees. So we'll select and update. See, it's updated. Now we'll assign the tasks to each member of this team. Right now we have one task which we will delete and create again. So let's create a task. Again, for project it is just showing one because we just have one project right now. Name, task 1, description, demo task. Status, as of now it will be incomplete because we are creating this. Later we can update that to complete. We'll select the start date as today's date, end date as tomorrow's date, select an employee, and create. So we have created a task for an employee, Srinivas, and now we want to change the status as completed. So you can go here, change it, completed. Also we can order few or place an order. So let's create that. Description, project for project 1, address Alameda, total cost 3000, place date, so it will placing date and delivery date. Project again just one because we just have one project. Let's create it. See, we can see the order which we just placed right now. Again, we have one option to update and delete. You can update it, change the delivery date, 5th, done. Delivery date has been changed. So that's it. We can see all the, so I'll be briefing it again. We can see the projects which have been assigned to us by a general manager. Then we can create a team for a particular project, add employees to that team. Then we can assign the task to each of the employees of that particular team. So if we have 2 teams, then we'll be able to select 6 different employees and assign them this task. And we can also place in orders for the requested items. Okay, thank you. I'll be signing off.
This is the inventory manager screen, and here I am logged in as an inventory manager. In this tab of items, I can see the list of items that are available in the stock, its name, description, and available quantity in the stock that can be dispatched to the clients. When I go to supply orders, here I can create a supply order. That means if I require any item in the stock, then I can order it from here, right? Here I can create the supply order and fill in the details. Suppose I require some items required for customer order. Address, I'll write down for whatever address I need to deliver the items. Then I will add the cost, delivery date. Then I will choose the supplier from which I need to buy the item. Then I will add the item that I need. Suppose I need yellow color 50 items, and its cost I will enter. The items I need Arduino Uno, red price 1200 as a total price, and I will create. Here you can see new supply order is created. Now if I want to delete the previous supply order, then I can do that by clicking this button here. The order is deleted. In this way I can manage the supply order page, and the item quantity will be updated here. There were 120 items of Arduino Uno. Now I ordered 100, so it has become 220. Now, when we go to packages page, here the packages means it is a part of customer order. So when there is customer order available, inventory manager will create the package. Here it will, he will give some name to the package. Suppose I will create test package, and the beginning stage will be processing, dispatch date, and delivery date. I will select the customer order on which I need to work. Here I will add items. Suppose here 7 green color is needed. Then I will add 7. Cost 700. Add. Okay, and it's blue. Blue color is not available, so I cannot add it. So I will just leave it as it is. Create. The order will be in processing stage. Now later on, if I found the blue color available, I will just add those blue color, and I will update the status of the package from here. When I click on update status page, here I can update the status of the package. Second stage will be processed, third will be dispatched, and the fourth stage will be delivered. When I do this, the package details will be updated to delivered, and in this way I can manage all the packages. Also, I can delete the package if it is created by error or by mistake, or I just need to create that again. Then I will simply just click the button delete, and it will be deleted. The items will be again reflected here.